Welcome to The Clopen Effect, a retail podcast. Thanks for hanging out with us today. I'm your host, Meredith.
And I'm your host, Cass.
Let's have some fun.
Are you ready?
I am so ready. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Hi.
Hi, happy Friday.
Happy Friday. I miss you.
I know. Well, I couldn't let you be sick alone, so I had to go get sick.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. We were just talking yesterday, like, when are we going to have FaceTime?
I know.
I haven't seen you in like a month.
I know, it's terrible.
I haven't seen Bestie in a
awful.
month either. It's like,
I know. I know.
Crazy. Oh no.
Well, I know. It's fine. It'll come and go. I'm sure when I get laughing, I'll start coughing. So sorry, everybody.
It is what it is, right?
Week 2 of COVID calls.
Yeah.
Although I tested negative. So.
Oh, good. Although you've had it like pretty much twice already, I think we decided.
I feel like, yeah.
3 times would be a lot on your body, that's for sure.
Right. So I came home from Florida on late Monday night, and we were very hungover on Monday. I think we had a little bit too much Sunday fun day.
Oh boy.
Me and Sam were talking about it. I think we drank about 30 twisted teas each.
Oh my gosh.
we went out on the boat. We went out, So, we knew we were going to feel like shit on Monday, and I had a later flight, so we just hung out all day, and, neither one of us could eat or anything, So I'm like, okay, I'm just hungover. And then I get on my first plane, and I, slept the whole time, and I was like, cool, I needed that, you know?
Yeah.
Get to my second plane, sleep on that whole plane. I was like, all right, cool. I got home, I was like, I got a fucking fever. I'm like, I just traveled with COVID, didn't I? Oh my God. So I get up the next morning because I didn't get home from the airport till 2 a.m. Johnny waited up for me, and I'm like, I'm sick. And he's you fucking brought COVID home from Florida. And I was like, COVID doesn't exist in Florida. They don't even wear masks. I never even heard of them down there. So then the next day still, I'm like, fever, sore throat, body aches, and I'm like, oh my God, what the hell, So I went and tested, and I tested negative, but I still felt like death. So I was told work, I'm not coming to work. Then work tells me 5 people had to go get tested for COVID the same day I did.
Wow.
So everybody's sick right now. I'm guessing it's the flu. God forbid we get the flu anymore, right?
Right. It's not even people don't even talk about it anymore. It's either you have COVID or you don't.
Right.
Or, it's there's no other, there's no
in between.
Yeah, there's there's nothing.
There's no common cold anymore. There's no flu. There's no allergies. It's all COVID or not, you know?
You sneeze, it's COVID,
I feel much better today. My sore throat is gone. I still have a cough, but we all know I always have a cough.
Yeah.
But now just my body hurts because I've just been laying around doing nothing.
Oh man.
Today I tried to do some stuff, get some chores done and get caught up on stuff. So.
Man, I felt the same way. I've been sitting around. It's 21 days now for me. Still congested.
Oh my
still
God.
get some coughs. Yeah, it was tough. Obviously
terrible.
very fortunate that I didn't have to go to the doctor or hospital, anything like that. It's just been an annoying cold that has lasted forever. But I was telling someone at work today that I tried to go for a run last week, and while I was running, I was like, oh, this isn't too bad. My lungs felt okay. I'm like, good. You know what? This is probably the end. I thought I was going to die that night.
Yeah.
My lungs constricted. I couldn't breathe. I was coughing. I'm like, oh my God.
I
couldn't believe it. I'm like, now I know, well, not really, but now I kind of know what people are going through that actually have to go to the hospital. That
oh my God.
You hear that they couldn't take that deep breath, or they just had to lay down, or they just had to, I'm like, okay, well, yeah, I'm understanding this. So that was a little scary. So I didn't do anything for another week then. I was like, wow, that just scared me so much. I'm like, nope, I don't like that feeling of not being able to breathe.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah. So then along with that, we have a whole bunch of snowstorms ripping through the
country.
My God. Yeah, so that's affecting. We got some labor shortages and we got some product shortages and we have
Oh my God.
trucks that are getting into accidents and we have product not arriving to stores and a lot of the stores are empty because people knew it was going to snow. So, I heard up north, there's a store that they're missing 28 people because of COVID or because of the snow or because of whatever else. I'm like, okay, what else is coming? Like, this sucks. Like, this is like 2020. It's like all over again.
Well, that's why it's 2020 also. It's 2022. I have seen so many stories on TikToks from people that work at grocery stores where their loads are just nothing.
Yeah.
Usually they get 3 or 4 pallets and they're getting a half a pallet.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So they're talking about, this is the second wave. They had a wave of COVID from Christmas from everybody gathering. Now they got a wave of COVID from New Year's from everybody gathering.
Yep,
so
yep. Oh,
we'll see what happens,
Let's just all get it mildly, so that our immune systems can build up, and then let's get this over with so that we can
be done.
I mean, I'm okay that it's happening through winter, especially here in Illinois and Wisconsin, because there's really nothing to do around here.
Right.
But let's get it all over with so that when summer comes, we can go out again and Halloween, and let's just let's just get this done with.
Get it over with.
Summer
I'm so done with it.
Fall festivities are my favorite. So, and I think it's a lot of people's around here. So
I also read an article that was talking about the second wave, which would be Omicron. They didn't expect it for another year. So maybe we're ahead of the game.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Okay, so I'll tell you. I am off of, I think I say this every week. I'm off of Facebook, except for, I say this every week. Everyone's laughing right now. I mean, I get on, I check the few friends that I have, hearts here, care here, check everybody. Okay, you're good. And then I'm off. So I log in 2 mornings ago and it says that now you can get the flu and COVID. So they're calling it Fluvid. I'm like, is this a freaking joke? I actually started laughing. I'm like, I'm going back to bed. This is ridiculous.
Oh my God.
Ridiculous. So, of course, there were so many comments that were making me cough, because they're like, are you sure that's what it should be called? Should it be called? And they were naming all these other names. It was like 5:00 in the morning. I'm laughing. I'm coughing. Funny. I'm like, just get up and go have coffee because this is just too much. I'm like, and we're done with social today.
Oh, that's so funny.
My goodness.
That is so funny.
Well, then I couldn't even be on the 31st because of Betty White. Forget about it. I couldn't even. I could not even. I mean, I love all of us. We all loved the Golden Girls.
Our bestie texted us bad news coming.
Yes.
And I was like, oh my God, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And then she's like, Betty White died. No shit. But I don't know if you saw the one that I posted, the one meme I posted on Facebook, and it was like, Betty White didn't die. She grabbed 2021 by the throat and was like, your fucking ass is coming with me. I'm like, that's right, Betty, you take this bullshit year. Thank you for your service.
Oh gosh. Even Drew texted me. He's like, it's a sad day. I'm like, wait.
Oh my God.
I saw our besties. I saw Drew's and then I saw my other friends and she was like, I had to read through 15 articles before I actually believed it. I'm like,
I know.
This is actually happening. Julie and I were shopping. I was like, I got to get out of the store. I thought I was going to start crying. I was so sad.
Oh,
haven't we all been through enough? But you know what? If I were her, I'd so be leaving too. I would still be leaving too.
She's so over this bullshit.
99 years and your last 2 years were being stuck, quarantined because obviously I'm guessing she wanted to stay healthy being older. And,
right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's not your way to live out your life. No way.
Yeah, I probably would have done myself in before then.
I'm telling you, but oh gosh.
Crazy.
So my mom got me this cute magnet.
Oh my God.
This magnet set. So on one side, it's the picture of their kitchen, and on the other side of the poster, it's the picture of the lanai, and it's magnets. So every day when I get up drinking my coffee, I'm going to make a new scene and make sure I Snapchat everyone. I love it. And know, when I got it, I was like, oh my gosh, I love it. This is so cute. You know, I got it for Christmas and now it just means so much more.
Yeah.
And then she bought me glasses too. So their faces are on the 4 glasses.
Yes.
So
I saw the Snapchat of the glasses and I'm like, I can't wait to come over and have a drink out of one of those.
Absolutely.
We're going to be fighting over the Betty White one. No, I get to drink out of Betty White this time.
Oh, gosh.
No, tell us what National Day is.
Oh, you're right. You know what? I did send you that. I said, we're going to talk about this today.
Yeah.
I just wanted to have you bring in some, I wanted you to bring in some warmth.
Oh, God. I wish I could have. I mean, it is supposed to be like 34 on Saturday. So.
Oh, okay. That's better. I mean, it's better than 5.
When I left Florida, it was only 60 degrees. It was cold.
Oh, that is cold for Florida. Yeah.
Yeah. I bought a sweatshirt while I was down there because, of course, I don't bring anything like that.
I love how, like, the night that you leave the next day, you finally see Sam and Jay eating. Like, they were having, like, big chicken sandwiches. Like, there was no food. There was no food.
Diet. It's a good diet when I go to Florida. Although I take all of my calories in drink. Just drink form. You know, we do get appetizers.
Yeah, that's what you have to do it down there. You don't want to eat heavy because you want to go all day and all night. You know, you don't want to eat heavy. Appetizers are the way to go.
Well, the first day I got there, you know, I got up here at 1 a.m. local time. That was New Year's Eve, Friday on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And I didn't get there till about like 11:45 their time. So it was 10:45 our time. And of course, what do? He's like, let's go get lunch. I'm like, perfect. You know, I snacked a little at the airport because I had a layover in Charleston. So I had to get some Bojangles, which is a very good chicken place. And so we go to one of our favorite places. One of my favorite places is Grinders Pub. And they have this Johnny B. Gouda pizza. Ooh. And it's like an Asian inspired pizza with chicken. And it has like this peanut butter sauce on it. Oh my God, it's so good.
Wow.
And so we had some pizza, we had some drinks, and then we went out. Like we started drinking, this and that. And then Jay got us VIP but VIP table where Sam works at 509 Club. That's right on A1A in Daytona. And so we had that. So we had bottle service and I stayed up. I texted my aunt at 2:15 in the morning that time. So it was 1:15 in the morning, our time, and said Happy New Year. And I was boom out. So I stayed up 24 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I was up by 8 a.m. Like, all right, let's go. Let's do it.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's so fun, though. It's so fun. It's a nice
probably
break.
Where I got sick.
Probably. It's probably because you never sleep and you just drink and you don't eat. And...
Well, you know what? And not that I was happy to hear, but Sam told me that Jason started having symptoms today, same as me. So I was like, well, at least I wasn't, you know, like, because I started thinking, like, am I just crazy? You know, when I got like a negative COVID test and stuff, I'm like, am I just overthinking this? You know, you know how you get in your own head, and you don't want to be a hypochondriac, you know? And I'm like, great, like, I'm the only one who got sick. Like, I'm probably just crazy. I probably just think I'm sick, you know? And then I told Sam today I was feeling much better, and she's like, yep, Jason started getting a fever and this and that. And I was like, oh shit. I'm like, well, at least I know now I wasn't crazy, you know?
Oh gosh.
So anyways, what national day is it?
So we are recording on the 6th. Okay, even though we always say Happy Friday, well, which is like tomorrow's Friday. I can't believe it. We're really cutting it close.
I know, we're pushing it. We're pushing it a little this week, but that's okay.
There'll be less editing, but
they get the raw version.
Yeah, so I'm going to tell everybody it's the 6th that we're recording. So if you're listening to it on the 7th, today is National Take Down Your Christmas Tree Day. So if you're still looking at a Christmas tree, start taking that shit down. Are you looking at a Christmas tree right now?
Yes, of course I am. You know I haven't taken my shit down yet. I
You've
just
been
got
gone.
home. I know you sent me Snapchat of your house is like completely empty.
Done.
You
We're
have
done.
like 40 Christmas trees,
You know what
and
I
they're
think
all
it was?
down and put away.
We sat around for 2 weeks being sick because Steve was sick
Yeah.
too. And I got up on Sunday or whatever day it was. I can't remember now, that week between Christmas and New Year's.
Right.
And
right.
I get up and I'm like, you know what? I'm done looking at this. It's getting dusty because, we put it up for 4 weeks. That's
Right.
plenty. I said, you want to help me? He's like, yeah. I think it's because we sat around for 2 weeks. It was like, yeah,
Right.
let's do something. But I'll tell you, we were trying to go up the stairs because we put everything in the attic. Both of us were out of breath. Like we would, it was ridiculous. And there was nothing going on. It was literally from COVID. Like,
oh my God.
Grab a small tree, walk it up the stairs, stop at the top of the stairs, take a breath. I'm like, this is ridiculous. We are healthy people, like what is going on? But
oh
anyways,
my God.
so if you're looking at a Christmas tree right now, start taking that shit down this weekend.
Oh shit.
There's one that's called National Smith Day. So it's a picture of Will Smith. So not sure what happened on the 6th with National Smith Day, but that makes me happy because my maiden name was Smith. So I'm going to text my mom after this.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe it's just national. If your name is Smith, it's your day.
Yeah. So it's my day today.
Huh.
Yeah. Yep.
Good
Isn't that fun?
You.
Yeah.
I get no day.
For those that
There's
have
no National
tooth,
Walter Day.
Well, we'll find out. We'll see. You never know. For those with a little bit of sweet tooth, this really isn't too sweet. It's National Shortbread Day. For those
That's boring.
It's also National Bean Day. Can't get any more boring than that. Although I do like bean. I mean, make some chili maybe. I don't know.
There you go.
And it's also...
But I'm sure there's a National Chili Day also.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I'm sure there is. And it's Apple Tree Day. So I have 2 apples outside. I'm actually looking at them right now because I record in my basement and I'm looking out the basement window and I can see that all the apples are frozen, the couple that are left over on the tree.
I was going to say it's the middle of winter. How could it be National Apple Tree Day?
Obviously, like someone from Illinois didn't create that. Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit. Maybe if you're somewhere warm, you can plant an apple tree today, but we ain't doing that with fucking 8 inches of snow on the ground.
I guess they're getting like 8 feet down south or something. I was talking to somebody, one of the team members that I talked to in the divisions. They said they don't even know what to do with themselves.
Just south of us.
Yeah, I think it's like, where's she at? Kentucky or Tennessee or
no?
I can't remember, but she said it was ridiculous. They don't even have shovels.
They don't even
shut
know. Down.
Yeah, and I think that's what's happening with some of the shortages. Yeah, but
that's crazy.
All right, so everyone's listening on the 7th. Some people listen on the weekends, but most people listen on the 7th. So it's National Bobblehead Day for you that's listening on the 7th. So
I don't have a bobblehead.
My mom's got a whole bunch of them. She puts them out on her window, so when the sun hits them, they go do-do-do-do, and they dance. It's so cute.
Oh, really?
Well, I guess they're more like body heads, they move, their whole bodies move. It's not just bobblehead. Yeah, their whole bodies. It's body head day. I don't know. And if you have passed gas today, the 7th, you're good because it's National Pass Gas Day.
Oh my God.
And the picture next to it is everyone laughing. So yeah.
Wait a minute. You just said the 6th was Bean Day and the 7th was Farting Day.
There are so many to choose from. That's funny that I picked those 2. There's like hundreds that you can pick from, and I just happen to pick them.
Well, no wonder why it's Farting Day tomorrow.
Wow,
today's Bean Day.
That is funny. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Wow.
Oh my God. Oh, that's so funny.
All right, so if you're listening Saturday, which is June 8th, let's see what they got here. I don't know who makes up this stuff. National.
Did you just say June 8th?
Oh, I did. You know why? Because that's Julia's birthday. It's just an automatic.
Get it together here. Can we please get it together?
Oh my God. It's because I haven't seen you. This is crazy.
I know.
June 8th is Julia's birthday, so I see the J. I'm just like, it's automatic. It's automatic. My baby girl. January 8th. Yeah.
I'm saying December. January.
It is
2022.
If you're listening on Saturday, it's National Winter Skin Relief Day, which I have never had relief in the winter. I shed like a snake.
Yes.
I get so dry. That's so crazy.
So much lotion in January.
And I actually may take advantage of this one. National English Toffee Day. I love the toffee that I bake. Yes. So I actually might do that on Saturday.
Those. Yeah.
Maybe I will. Yeah, that sounds good. It's also Elvis Presley's birthday, which I know Steve will know because he loved Elvis Presley. So, and it's also National Bubble Bath Day.
You know, I always liked Elvis until I really realized that he married 15-year-olds and stuff.
Oh, I thought he only had one wife. Didn't he only have Priscilla?
She was 15.
Oh, goodness. That's what they did back then.
Isn't it weird? But why do we think it's okay they did it back then?
I don't know. I'm like, whatever. I don't care what you do.
I guess it's in the past. We can't change it now.
Yeah,
Let's just prevent it from happening in the future.
I know. Whatever. Whatever floats your boat. I don't know.
Oh, God.
And then the last one's National Bubble Bath Day. So there's a lot of people that still do that. I do not take baths. I think that's weird. I take ice baths, but I have never been a bath taker.
I said I was going to take a bath today because my body was aching and I still didn't. I took a shower.
You'd rather stand and be miserable.
I feel like baths are for kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I don't know. I must be anti-bath because my kids would take a bath and then I would stick them in the shower to rinse them.
Yeah, I can see that too.
It might be why they're so clean now. I don't know.
I feel like my mom did that to us too when we were younger. She would actually be in the bath and call us in one at a time, and then she would get out and then rinse us, and then she would get on and rinse, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I
don't remember. When we were really little.
I don't remember taking baths when I was younger. I don't know. I think we did a lot of showers. I'm not really sure. I can't remember.
Really?
But, yeah,
we did baths when we were little, but...
I mean, maybe when I was little, but I don't know. Okay, so now if you're listening on January 9th, which is Sunday... let's see. It's National Apricot Day.
Okay. Ooh, I love apricots.
I do too. Do you like them dried or do you like them?
I like them both.
Both. Me too.
Yeah, fresh and dried.
National.
Well, you know, I always make my fruit and nut cookies. Those I always put a shit ton of dried apricots in it. Yeah,
so good.
Yeah.
Sunday's also National Law Enforcement Appreciation Day.
Thin blue line.
Yep. And let's go with one more. How about we're gonna go with two. No Pants Subway Ride Day.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that on social media where everybody rides the subway in their underwear.
I'm going to cough. What? I've never even heard of that. You know how cold that would be? Well, I guess if it's going to be 30 or 40 out. Oh, my God. My luck, I'd be like, we're doing it. I haven't been out in 4 weeks. And I'd go out there and my boss would show up in his underwear or something. I'd be like, this is awkward. Monday's going to be weird.
Both be in your underwear. That's okay.
He'd be scarred for life, though. That's the problem.
Stop it.
And it's also Play God Day. That's a little scary to me. Because in all my crime watching and stuff, everyone's like, I just wanted to play God and kill him or kill her. So that's a little scary to me.
See, I have a different view. I would think going out doing good deeds.
Oh. Forgive everyone. Don't worry about it.
And go tell somebody, you're loved and please don't throw yourself off that bridge.
Okay, our minds are totally different. Oh my gosh.
It's all those crime shows you watch.
Oh my, it is. It really is. Okay, I'm actually gonna do Monday as well, which is January 10th, because I know Drew listens on Monday morning.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get feedback from him on Mondays, so this is for you, Drew. So Monday's National Bittersweet Chocolate Day.
Ew.
Yeah, so next time he's on, he'll have to tell us anything that he likes about bittersweet chocolate if he does.
I don't like bittersweet chocolate.
I don't know. So when I am really strict with my diet, I'll get the real strong cacao, which are they're kind of bittersweet, and I'll eat those. It doesn't really cut the craving of having milk chocolate or a chocolate shake.
No, then you just ate empty calories that you didn't even like. Just make it worth it
curbs
and have a good chocolate.
Supposedly it's supposed to be healthier for you, the higher percentage, right? Who knows?
No,
I don't know.
It's garbage.
I think the lower percentage and the better it tastes is better for your mental health is what I say. But And then the other one is National Clean Your Desk Day. So Drew, clean your desk if you have one. Clean your car. How about that? That's his desk. That's his office. Or anybody, if you're looking around right now and you're listening, clean your desk or just clean something. So
yeah.
Oh, you know what? One more. National Houseplant Appreciation Day. I got a couple of them.
I just watered my aloe plant that I've officially kept alive for 1 year.
Amazing.
It is.
Oh.
Because if you know me, I can't keep plants alive.
So this really hasn't been like a retail podcast episode, but I have one story for everyone. And I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure most of my stories have to be about deli. And sure enough, this one's about deli. I feel for all you deli managers and you deli team members because, oh my gosh, you can tell people haven't been out. They don't know how to associate. They don't have a keyboard in front of them. Their phone's not in front of them. They have no idea how to talk to people.
Yeah.
So I never go to the deli anymore because they have like the grab and go where I shop. But they were empty. It was a busy day, right? It was busy or they just never got to it. So I had to stand in line. It wasn't that long. There was a few people in front of me. There was one lady. It was probably still like 40 out. So it was before it got cold. She had a big fur jacket on. I stayed far away because I'm allergic to all that kind of stuff. And I'm standing there. This is just a couple days ago. And she's talking through her mask to the young man that's helping her. And she won't stop talking. So he keeps stop working to walk over to say, I'm sorry, what did you say? And she pulls her mask down and she's like, I just said, if you go over a pound, it's totally fine. And he's like,
oh my God.
You know, like, but then as he's walking back, she's mumbling something else. So he walks back up to her and says, I'm sorry, what was that? And she's like, just keep going. I don't know why you keep stopping. But she would not stop talking. Lady. And then she's looking around thinking that she's clever and funny. But literally she was there for like 5-10 minutes and would not stop talking. He stopped because she said terrible. 1 cheese. I know she said this, okay, because I wasn't even ordering yet. She said a pound of mozzarella. It was on sale. I don't even know what brand it was, Dietz and Watson or something. And so he grabs it, he cuts it, he brings it up to the scale and she's like, oh, did I say mozzarella? Oh my God, is that mozzarella or is that white cheddar? And he was like, oh my God, it's mozzarella, Dietz and Watson. The sign's right here. You even pointed at it. Oh no, that is not what I meant. No, white cheddar. Let's do what I swear she was just doing it because
what the hell?
Like it was very, very strange. Like out of the way ordinary. I mean, people that work deli are probably like, no, that's normal. For me, that was like, I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone.
That is so crazy.
So, and what bothers me is that she went from cheese to meat. You always do your meat first. I don't know why.
Right.
Right? Don't you? You always do meat first, then cheese, because it's two different slicers and you go from left to right. I don't know if that's the same in every store, but that's how I order. You always do meat first. And plus, you're always ordering more meat than you are cheese. So, right? I don't know. People may disagree with me. So she's ordering her cheese
meat first.
He gets done with yeah, I do too. Gets done with the white cheddar. It's like one slice over and she's like, oh, you were so close. Oh my gosh. Like it's like 1.02 or something like that. And he's like, well, do you want me to take a slice off? And she's like, no, I mean, but she wouldn't just like end with no or yes or whatever. So he's like holding the slice, not holding the slice, holding the slice, not like, cause she wouldn't like make up her mind.
Oh my God. I probably would have fucking thrown it at her. Oh my gosh.
So he wraps it up and then she asks for the price. How much was that one again? So that's not the one that's on sale. And he's like, no, the mozzarella's on sale.
My God.
I'm telling you, he was keeping his cool. I wanted to answer for him because I was getting so aggravated.
Were you making eye contact with him?
I was making eye contact with him, but then I would look at her like, bitch, please. Like, this is enough. You know what I mean?
Get out of here with your fancy fur.
Yeah, this is ridiculous, you know?
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. So
that is so funny.
Then she decides she's going to take the mozzarella, but he had already put it like away, you know, so he had to go back into the cooler, grab the bag. You know, I'm surprised he didn't throw it in the garbage. Maybe he picked it out of the garbage in the back. I don't even know.
He totally did.
He totally did, right? He's spitting it too before he put it back.
He licked it.
So she took both, asked about both, you know, prices and how come white cheese is more and all this kind of BS. And then she decided to go for the meat. Then she's asking questions like she's never ordered from the deli before.
Oh my God.
So which one do you think is better to make sandwiches on? I don't remember what kind of rolls she said. And he was just like, any of them. like no it depends shit. On what do you like? Like what are you doing? Like who do you shop for? And he didn't even know what to say. He was like, I don't know. Do you want salami? And she's like, oh my gosh, no, you never put salami on this kind of bun. Ciabatta, I think it was. You never put salami on this kind of bun. I'm just like, I
fucking hate ciabatta. So that makes me hate her even more.
Right? Hate it. Like it's just hard and like, it like when you go to bite into it, it's like, it feels like it's 4 days old, But
it's hurting the roof of my mouth and shit. Just thinking about it.
You almost have to like suck on it a little bit, because
yeah.
Keep it and roll it around in your mouth for a little bit.
Yeah.
So she's like, oh my gosh, no. I'm thinking, why are you even asking him if you're going to tell him no? So here's what I'm picturing. She is the kind of person that when you're online and someone asks for a suggestion, okay, they say, oh my gosh, here's an example. Like, my daughter is just such a teenager and, no matter what I say to her, blah, blah, blah. And someone comments with a suggestion, but the original poster writes back, oh no, that would never work. And then like someone else comment, oh no, she would never do that.
No,
I feel like that's the kind of person she is.
Yeah.
Like she's going to tell you, she's going to ask for help, but she's not going to take it. She's going to tell you,
take any of it.
But she's still not going to give you like an answer. She's not going to come up with a conclusion. She's not going to come up with a solution. It's like, okay, I had enough. Like I was sweating. I had to take off my sweater. I was just like, I don't even know how he is handling all this, but he did very good. I would have absolutely been like, I'm out. I would have walked away. But yeah, it was very, very obnoxious. And then she kept looking around and I just kind of felt like maybe she was like, well, I'm going to make these people wait. So I'm just going to keep doing this. I couldn't believe it.
What the fuck? Yeah, she probably left half of that deli meat up at the checkout. Oh, I changed my mind.
Oh, we've seen that before. We have seen that before.
All the time. Yep, all the time.
You know what's so funny? No, that wasn't the same trip. I was going to say, because Julia wasn't with me. I think it was like the next day. I was just so excited to be back out. I was like, I tested negative. I'm like, where can I go? Grocery shopping. So the next day, Julia and I are out. And so we do our shopping and the kid's so mellow. Like it's so nice to go with her. We just do whatever, float around. Right. Doesn't matter. No one bothers us. We're in our own little like land, whatever. So we're in the, lane for checking out. And we had a lot. So we didn't go to self-checkout and we forgot to scan and shop. So there's a couple in front of us. They're very nice. So first, I'm just going to say this. They were very nice. She kind of smiled. She was looking at my sweater or then whatever, she didn't comment on it, but I'm thinking that she liked it. And, but she had all this stuff that she had shopped for on clearance, but wanted to know the prices of all of them.
Oh, and God.
I don't know if the cash register, I don't know if she was new or whatever, but she was like, well, no, I have to start the transaction first and then check. But I know there's like a button that you can check it.
You can do price inquiry.
Right. That's what it is. Yeah. So, but then the register was not really cooperating with that. So I'm not really sure what was happening. I mean, they were very nice, but we had like ice cream, and we were patient. We were on our phones. We were looking at the magazines with Betty White on them, and we were just sitting there. And I look over at Julia and I can kind of see that maybe like the top of her cheeks are getting just a little red. Like she's kind of like, this is enough already. Like, she's the most patient kid. And I wasn't paying attention. I was like scrolling through my phone or whatever. And then I started realizing that this woman had like a whole bunch of stuff she was price checking, not buying, whatever. And so finally we get done. And actually the girl was really fast. The cashier was really, really fast. So we were done in like, 10 minutes with everything that we had. At the most, maybe. It was like boom, boom, boom. She packed us up and we got the cart. We started walking away and Julia's like, how about that customer ahead of us? Can you check this price? Can you check this price? I was like, there's my girl. That's how I raised you. I'm like, yeah, they had a couple items. She's like, more like 6, like 7, 8. Like, she's like, this is ridiculous. Like, just whatever. But I get it.
People like that.
I get it. I
hated people like that. I couldn't handle that.
I'm sure I was once that person. Maybe on like one item. But
we've never been that person. We see it, we want it, we buy it.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't go, oh, how much is that? Oh, $7.99. No, you know what? I'm going to pass.
Yeah, that's true.
But this one's $6.49. Yeah, I'm going to take that one. No, we don't care. Actually, if we like it, we buy it.
And you know what else we do is we use the scans on the walls or, in the aisles. Well, so around this time, there's clearance everywhere, right? I mean, the day after Christmas, the day after New Year's, any kind of holiday, it's all clearanced, right?
So that's what I loved is that like it would be marked at $8.99, but then it was another 40% off. So you always knew you were getting more than that.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So I'd be like, fuck yeah, I'm going to buy this.
Yeah, there's a couple stores. There's a couple stores that I get up to the register and I'm like, yes. Yeah. Like I just get, because you're just picking stuff from everywhere. You're not sure. It's just like a garage sale. You have no idea.
You're like, holy shit, I thought that was $14.99 and it was only $6.99.
Yeah, or like sometimes they have the like save 10% off a clearance, save an additional 40% off a clearance. Yeah. Like, it's amazing.
Then I definitely don't even look at the price.
Yeah, no. If it's already under what I think it's worth, and then it's even less, I'm like, winning.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so.
So when I was in Florida, Jason likes to carry around his own cup. He likes to use his own cup.
Yeah.
He likes to use his Clopin cup.
We need to get him another one.
I know, and I told him, I said I wanted to bring you another Clopin cup, but I couldn't go see Meredith before because she had COVID.
Yeah, I'll send them one. I'll send them a couple.
I did give him a piggy calendar for Christmas.
I saw the stickers you guys were putting up too.
Oh, we did put up a lot of Clopin stickers.
Piggy calendar.
So we go into this one place that we go to all the time. It's like no big deal. Like, Jason's, he's known at places. And so he had nothing in his cup when we walked in. We walked past the security guy, whatever,
Yeah.
And he ordered a drink and he just dumps it in his cup. And then he went and sat at the table with a couple of his friends, and me and Sam were sitting up at the bar, and we were laughing so hard. We were just doing so many ridiculous things. It was so funny. So anyways, this chick with these terrible stonewashed 1980 jeans, which I know, whatever, y'all want to bring them back. It ain't happening. Okay. They were awful back then and they're awful now. Oh, anyways, she so this place is like, it's outside. Like they have like an outside bar at the front. And then, so it's like the bar, and then you got a walkway, and then there's tables, there's like a fence, and then there's the sidewalk in the road,
Yeah.
So this, awful 1980s girl comes up, and she's walking on the fence side, like on the sidewalk side. And she stops and she starts talking to Jason. And I turned around and saw her like talking to Jason. I could tell Jason's like body language was like, get the fuck away from me.
Oh gosh.
And I was like, excuse me, can I help you? This is what I say to the chick, right? And Sam like looks at me like, oh damn girl. And this chick's like, I'm the manager. And I'm like, okay. Get the fuck out of here with your 1980s jeans.
Well, you got to tell me how the hair was.
Her hair was like normal. Like I think it was in like a French braid or something like that. It wasn't even nothing special.
Oh, so she was like trying a style. It just wasn't going to work.
I couldn't focus on her head because her jeans were just taking all of my attention. So she's like bitching at Jason for having his cup. And Jason's like, I brought it in empty and, bought a drink and put it in the cup, and she's like, you can't have that cup in here. And I was like, you know what, Jason, that's fine. All 6 of us will get up and leave this fucking bunk ass bar right now. And then we just like, all left.
Wow. Oh my God.
Fine, you don't want our fucking money? We'll leave. Bye. It was like so dead in there. There was nobody there anyways. Like, okay, you don't want our money, bitch? We'll go somewhere else.
Oh my gosh.
But she was just so like, oh, I expected her to ask for the manager, not be the manager,
I've never been that kind of person. And maybe you can explain because you were in the bar, you worked at bars and stuff. But I just never have been that kind of person that would be rude to anyone, any patrons coming in, anyone coming into anywhere that I worked.
Right.
Because you're paying for me to still have a job and pay my bills.
Right.
So did she just not like you guys, or was there history there, or I'm just curious.
I feel like, us as a group, when I'm down there, we go out, we drink plenty, and we always tip well. You know what I mean? Yeah. So do we get a little rowdy and we start doing macaroni and the chicken strips? Like really obnoxious in the bar? Yes. But we fit very well. So like, who cares,
Yeah.
This is like bringing up like drunk memories. So at one point, I was like giving Sam a piggyback ride around the bar.
And you wonder why your body hurts today. I mean, Sam's little. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's like above your normal. You know what I mean?
I was trying to do squats with her on my back.
Oh my God. I don't know why my body hurts. It's from sitting around. No, it ain't. It's because you were carrying a person all weekend.
But anyway, me as a bartender, I really didn't give a shit like how loud you were, how obnoxious you were. As long as you didn't start a fight, you tipped and paid for your drinks in a timely manner. That was all I cared about. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So there was people that, I was rude to because they were not good patrons,
Yeah. Yeah.
As long as you're a good patron, you shouldn't catch no slack from no bartender or nothing,
Right.
And I feel like most places we go to, everywhere we walk into, they're always like, "Oh, Boogie, what's going on?" Like nobody out in Florida calls Jason. His name is Boogie out there. So.
And it's because he treats them good.
Yeah, everybody knows him out there.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Everybody knows him, whether it's for a good reason or a bad reason.
Yeah. Well, we'll just call it for a good reason. That's why they're excited to see him. How about that?
I mean, we've never walked into a place and got turned away,
Yeah,
so
right,
whatever.
Right. Well, I wish you would have brought some sun and some warmth, but.
Oh my God, I know, me too. Instead, I came back to below -0 weather. Oh, it's terrible.
I have a surprise for you.
God, my dog is barking.
Oh, go ahead.
You have a surprise for me.
You want to see what your puppy
I don't know
needs?
what he wants. He's okay. Hold on a second.
All right.
Let's go see what the dog wants. See, this is why we could never do the podcast at my house. What do you want, Diesel? Come on. What are you doing? Go with Dad. There you go. Go ahead. He's like, "Hey, why don't you put a sweater on him? He don't want to do nothing. He's too cold. You're not coming in here by me. Go away."
He just wants to be covered up so he can take a nap on the couch.
Get out of here. Go away. He's going to stand out. See, this is why we can never do it at my house. Everybody just busts in on shit. At your house, it's like we're doing the podcast and everyone's like, okay. And they like tiptoe around upstairs and they like, don't bother us at all.
We get done and we'll like talk to everybody and then like you'll leave and I'll go into the kitchen. They'll be like, "Man, we're hungry." Like they won't even cook. They don't want to like have the pots and pans in the background. They won't even cook. We're starving waiting for you guys to get done. It's like 8 p.m. I'm like, "Sorry, guys."
That's
terrible. They love it. Full support. Everybody is. Everybody is. So anyways, I have a surprise for you.
Okay, I'm ready for my surprise.
And I actually did this one so I can tell you what I am. So when we're done. If I remember, my brain is weird. It's like COVID brain. And I thought it was funny because, with resolutions and, watching your weight and all this kind of stuff and, doing keto or whatever everyone's going to do. I know I'm starting to get back in the gym. A lot of our friends are. So this quiz is, what type of donut are you?
Oh my God. I was drinking water right when you said it.
I'm like, maybe we should say, what should your resolution be? Or what? Oh, no, let's just go right into it. We're going to just break the resolutions and ask what kind of donut.
Perfect.
So some of them are kind of long, some of the answers, but I'll try and shorten them and chat fast so that you can answer. Okay. So the first question is, I think there's 10 questions maybe. How do you like to eat your donuts? You like to wear them around your finger and eat the edge. You use a fork and a knife because you don't want to get sticky.
No.
You stuff the whole thing in your mouth at once because, why waste a good bite? You eat the filling out of the middle first. I have never heard of that before.
What?
You wrap it in a napkin and eat it while you drive to work. I feel like it would get sticky. I prefer donut. I prefer donut holes. They make for easier snacking.
I'm going to say, and I don't necessarily wrap it in a napkin. I wrap it in the wax paper that you use to get it with.
Okay.
And I eat it on my way to work.
Okay. So I'm a donut hole eater because I think it's easier. I eat 20 of them and feel like they don't equal a donut. So I feel like I'm eating less. So this is why I have issues. All right. Number 2. Which sprinkles would you like on your donut? So some look like stars. Some are your classic sprinkles. Some are pink, red, and white, like maybe like a Valentine's, like you love donuts, or chocolate.
I'll go classic.
Yeah, I did too. All right. Yeah. Do you prefer yeast or cake donuts? And for those that don't know, what's the difference?
Well, cake donut is very heavy. A yeast donut is fried.
And light. It's lighter, right?
Yeah.
So I'm a cake, but you're a yeast donut?
But is cake donuts fried too? Yeah, right?
Yeah, I think it's all fried.
Yeah.
All fried.
But they're real heavy.
Yeah.
And thick. And a yeast one is light and airy.
A little bit lighter, yeah. See, a cake donut like fills me up, so I feel like I'm getting more out of it. If I eat a yeast one, I feel like I need to eat 2 with my donut holes.
That's what I do.
It's always a better deal when you buy 2 with your coffee. So
exactly. Yeah.
So this next one is choose a Ben and Jerry's ice cream flavor.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
So strawberry cheesecake, half baked, fish food, and fish is like the band, you know.
Yep.
Cherry Garcia, Chunky Monkey, chocolate fudge brownie.
I'm doing Cherry Garcia.
Cherry Garcia, you got it.
Yeah. Yep.
What kind of coffee are you enjoying with your donut? So pretty much just tell me what you drink because there's a whole bunch of different.
I do cream and sugar.
Okay, so all right, well, I guess I do have to ask then. Caramel macchiato, cappuccino, iced coffee, black coffee, vanilla latte, or you don't drink coffee. So I guess which one would
vanilla
be the closest?
Latte. Vanilla. I'll do a vanilla.
I was going to pick
latte.
that, but I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I didn't want to pick the wrong one.
You had it.
Okay, choose a donut filling, even if you don't like it. Chocolate fudge, jelly, vanilla custard, whipped cream.
Vanilla custard.
Ah, me too. Oh, it's so good. So good. So
now I
good.
want donut.
Damn it. Oh, only 6 days into my diet. Just kidding. I had chocolate today.
I made cookies today. The house was cold. I needed to warm it up.
I know. The bakery is all out of donuts. Oh my God.
Oh no.
Pick a bagel instead, it says.
Oh.
Onion, sesame, plain, everything, chocolate chip, Asiago.
Everything.
Me too. I picked that one too. We're going to be very similar, I think. We'll see.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you prefer a filled or donut with a hole?
Filled.
Yeah. So I'm a donut with the hole person. Although I do like vanilla custard, but it's like rare, like a Boston cream.
Right.
You know, it's rare if I get that. Donuts aren't just American. Pick another country's version. This one's going to be tough.
Okay.
So I'm going to absolutely screw these names up, but I know one.
That's okay.
It's beignets from France.
Ooh.
Love beignets.
I've never had
this
them.
one is zeppoles from Italy. No idea if I'm saying that right. It could be like zeppoles. There's one from Greece, and I am really gonna. This is called Loukoumades. I don't know. I'm totally wrong. It's Loukoumades from Greece.
Okay.
Churros from Spain.
Yep, that's the one I want.
Okay. There's also Grepfen from Germany, from Germany, and
from Germany,
yeah, and Pączkis from Poland. So,
I do like Pączkis though, but I'm gonna stick with my first answer.
Churros.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. I picked beignets on that one. I love beignets. I like to make them at home here too.
When you need to make me some of them.
They are really. I will. I actually do them very good. I'm not a very good like cook, chef, baker, but I can make those really good. It's because I watched people in New Orleans make them once, and now I know how to do it. Yeah, and I've been in New Orleans a few times. So, Donuts are really just an appetizer when you go to brunch. So what else do you order after you have that donut? So you're going to use your tissue paper to eat it on the way to brunch. Yeah. What else are you doing at brunch? Bacon and eggs, pancakes, eggs Benedict, French toast.
Eggs Benedict.
Ooh, I picked that too, even though I don't really eat it anymore.
So good.
Which donut chain are you most loyal to?
Ooh.
Dunkin' Donuts, Krispy Kreme, Tim Hortons. Isn't that a gas station?
I think so.
No. Honeydew Donuts, Winchell's, Shipley Donuts.
I'm going to have to say Dunkin' Donuts because that's the only one really around us.
Yeah.
So.
I've tried Krispy Kreme. I wasn't really like a huge fan.
Yeah, it was okay. Yeah. I mean, whatever.
Do you ever dunk your donut in your coffee?
No.
Never. That ruins the donut. That's what I picked too.
Yeah.
I think we got a couple more. Oh, last question. How would you rate this quiz?
10 out of 10.
It's working out.
10 out of 10 for making me hungry for a donut.
You are a Boston cream donut.
Yes.
So was I.
That's my donut. That's what I love. So.
Yes, and I just talked about that. That was mine too.
That's perfect. Yep.
Perfect.
Now
we got to decide when we can go and get one. Like, is it after the gym, before the gym? Do we ever go to the gym? I
don't know. You just don't go to the gym.
I have like a sugar problem, so if I had a donut and went to the gym, I would die.
Probably better for you is to eat it after the gym. When your body is burning calories already.
So I think this one's heavily. Just a little bit less. We're at like 50 minutes or so, but
yeah.
I haven't been doing anything for 3 weeks, and you got to get your butt back to work. But I'm super excited to say that we have a lineup of guests. Hopefully, if Omicron and COVID and all that fun stuff stays away after this little peak that we're having, we'd like to have a little 1-year celebration. So we'll let everybody know about that. Can you believe it? Mid-February is 1 year already. So really excited.
By so fast.
Yeah, so excited. So we just want to thank everybody for listening. Let's just like grab 22 by the balls here and let's get this COVID over with and get back to work and let's just get through this winter here if you live in the wintry states.
And if you don't, fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
Enjoy your sunshine and palm trees.
Yeah, while we freeze our asses off.
They're laughing at us. Oh, man. And all you people with your heated driveways, I'm really happy for you, but fuck you because I was shoveling the other morning.
Do we know anybody with heated driveways? I mean, that's like rich.
I don't know. One of my neighbors has one, but I don't think they're rich. I just think they didn't want to have to shovel, you know?
Yeah.
But all right. So drive safe. Be careful. Yeah. Wash your hands. Yeah. Don't cough on people.
Exactly.
Keep the flu away from you. And we'll talk to you next week.
See you guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. This podcast is brought to you by NameTag Productions, LLC. Entire podcast, unless otherwise stated, written by the hosts. Drums, written and performed by my son, Steven. The Clopen Effect, a retail podcast. If we have to be all in this together, we might as well make it fun.